New details this morning about the Porter Ranch gas leak. At a meeting today, air quality officials were set to make a decision about the future of the Aliso Viejo gas storage facility. But now they are in a bind. The major issue is actually the location of today's meeting. It's happening at the AQMD headquarters in Diamond Bar. But over the last 2 Saturdays, regulators have been meeting with Porter Ranch residents in Granada Hills. A lot of residents complained they couldn't make it to today's hearing because Diamond Bar is about an hour away. Right now, regulators seem ready to postpone any decision and move the next meetings closer to Porter Ranch. In the meantime, they've been listening to a few people who were able to make it to the hearing.
My wife was pregnant. We're going to have our baby, not at our house probably. And even if we do go home now, we'll have a newborn baby, and we have to think of this mess. How is it going to affect us?
Some of the protesters took a special bus to Diamond Bar that left from Northridge at 7 this morning.
Small businesses hit hard by the gas leak in Porter Ranch are getting some help. They can now apply for low-cost loans to help them get through this crisis. CBS 2's Cara Finnstrom is live in Porter Ranch with details. Cara?
Well, Sharon, many families have packed up and left the area, and now you've got these businesses trying to stay afloat without them. It's been a heartbreaking time for one Porter Ranch grandmother who owns a beloved childcare.
They've had to leave our school, and that in itself makes me sad.
Barbara Packard and her family have run this Porter Ranch child care center for nearly 2 decades. But the massive gas leak that led thousands to evacuate now threatens to shut them down.
These little guys just aren't children here. They're not just revenue here. They call me Grandma, and I love it.
Packard says more than 1/3 of her families have stopped coming here, at least temporarily. She's had to start laying off workers, and now her story has caught the attention of LA City Council member Mitch Englander. He says the grants you might expect after this type of disaster just aren't available.
The emergency proclamation brought no federal dollars available here to help small local businesses. There are a lot of predatory lenders out there that are taking advantage of businesses that are on the edge of closing their doors.
So now the Valley Economic Development Center, a nonprofit, is stepping in. It's agreed to help make low-interest loans from $1,000 to $250,000 available, with deferments offered until the gas leak is resolved. At that point, Englander says some businesses may try to recoup those costs through litigation.
Well, we haven't moved away, but it's like a ghost town here.
It's not clear how many of the businesses in this community may need help. Amy Chia's family has run this donut cafe for 10 years. She says they've been more fortunate than many of their neighbors, only losing about 8% of their business. But she is worried about what tomorrow might bring as people continue to pack up and move.
Today I'm going to make arrangements to see if we can find a hotel out of the area. It'd be nice to get some fresh air.
So a lot of uncertainty still here. Now, the VEDC, or Valley Economic Development Center, may sound familiar to a lot of people. Sharon, that's because back in 1994 they moved in after the Northridge earthquake.
Cara, thank you.